So if you're just joining my channel, my name is Andrea, aka Drea, and I am an author of Thoughts of a Woman Poetry Confessions. I'll list the links below for you, and I'm also an event planner of Drea's Inspirations, and I'm just a regular person, right? So that's why I decided to take you guys on this home buying journey with me. The market is incredibly insane right now. So trust me, if you are going through this market at this time, you're not the only one. If you think like I must be going crazy, no, you're not the only one. Trust me, it's crazy right now, okay? But we're gonna take it back a little bit. So in 2019, I think is when I probably started preparing myself to really say, okay, I'm ready to buy a home now, right? Of course, saving throughout the years and all that good stuff, but actually like, all right, got to get my financials together, got to get my credit up, got to, take these home buying classes, that sort of thing. So I started all of that, right? And I decided that I was going to go with a program called NACA. And NACA stands for Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America. And it's pretty much a nonprofit organization who helps home buyers get prepared and budget and get ready to buy their home and their first time home. Sometimes I believe they do help, second time home buyers as well. But definitely it's a great program for first time home buyers. There's no closing costs, no PMI, and no down payment are like kind of the three major things, right? And the reason why I decided, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. There's a process, a long process you got to go through if you decide to go with them. I'm gonna leave their link and website below so that you can check them out if you are interested. But it's been a journey with them. Not only them, but just this housing market period, right? So they do a wonderful job of preparing you. I will say that because my budget has gotten 10 times better than it was. It's not great, but we're getting there. And they have just prepared me, my mindset to know what's coming when I'm owning a home, right? So they have taught me all of that, right? So what are the steps for them? Well, the first step is attending a workshop. So once you attend that workshop, they give you all the information. You decide if that is what's going to be best for you. Once you attend that workshop, it's called preparing your file, right? So you're sending in your bank statement, meeting with a counselor. Let me tell y'all, my counselor has changed a couple of times, okay? But I'm still here, I'm going. So you're meeting with a counselor. And then from then, your counselor will let you know once you got all your paperwork and everything to them, everything that they request, whether that be like rental papers, whether that be how much debt you have. Like, you have to get a lot, and they're going to tell you what you need based on your situation. Okay, so based on your financial situation, based on if you're looking for a single family, two family, what have you, they're going to tell you what you need for you in particular. So keep that in mind. Okay, so then once you prepare your file, everything's good to go. Then you're going to meet the qualification requirements. If you meet the qualification requirements, and this means that, okay, boom, your file looks great, your financials are good, your budget is good, you're saving what you need to save for the house that you want, this is your mortgage amount, this is how much you have to save if you want this mortgage, blah 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 blah, right? They're doing all of that with you, right? So once you get that part, you submit it to them. They're going to submit you to see if you're qualified now to buy a home. So once you get your qualification and you're accepted, you are either what's called a non-priority member or a priority member. So what is that? Priority members are members who income combined meets the median family income for the MSA for a particular purchasing area. And MSA is the Metropolitan Statistic Area. Okay, so when purchasing a home, if you fall below that median income for that particular MSA, then that qualifies you as a priority member. If your income is equal or greater, then that is what qualifies you to be a non-priority member. If you are a non-priority member with NACA, you are only allowed to buy in priority areas. So that just, to sum it up, means that you're restricted to where the areas and where you can buy, because their whole thing is they are trying to build up neighborhoods and things like that, and so it's a long history, and I'll probably give you guys a video on just NACA in general, but I just kind of want to sum it up for y'all so I can just get to the straight home buying process. But yeah, so once they decide if you're a priority and a non-priority member, that is your go-to to say, okay, your next step, you can home search now. Let me back up. Before you home search, though, you have to attend a purchasing workshop. And that means, okay, you're qualified now. Great. Here are the things that you need to do in your home search. Find a realtor. Make sure you're going to know who you're going to use for inspections, that sort of thing. What's going to be the process. And honestly, this is not every home buying program, okay? This is just strictly for NACA program. But you are going to, then once you attend that workshop, boom, you're ready to get your realtor and start home buying, okay? That's where I am right now. I am in the home search stage, okay? After the homes, we're going to come back to that. I just want to finish telling you these steps. So after the home buying stage, then you are in the credit access stage, and that is just preparing your file to be submitted to the bank, okay? And then once your file gets submitted, then you get your, you obtain your lender approval, and you close on your home, okay? So that is how their program works, right? So I decided that this was going to be the program for me, and I am in, as I said, the housing search stage. So I got qualified last year, 2020, and I then, I probably started searching around June-ish, 2020, and searched all summer. Didn't really find what I was looking for. And then September, I found a house, put in an offer, and realized that, well, it got denied, first of all, which was a good thing, because with NACA, you cannot have any late payments, especially like loan late payments, for a year on your credit file. If there are any late payments on your credit file, you have to start over. You have to wait a year before you can get qualified to home search. I had a snag where there was a loan, popped up, didn't know about it, and they popped up on my credit file, y'all, and it was back in February of 2020. And so therefore, I had to wait until February 2021 until I would be able to home search again with NACA. In that time, I decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get a backup loan, okay, just in case NACA doesn't work out, because I don't want them slowing me down any more than I need to be slowed down, because I'm ready to go, y'all. So I did get a backup loan with another mortgage lender, and so I have that to the side just in case I decide that NACA is not going to work out for me. I do have that to the side. And I will tell you, if you are in the NACA program, if you're familiar with the NACA program, please get a backup just in case if anything happens, because you never know, you might get halfway through and decide NACA's not going to be the one for me. Please get that backup loan, because that's what I did. So definitely get that, okay? Join all the NACA groups that you can and everything like that, all right? But yeah, so I was like, all right, you know what? God's telling me I gotta wait. So I was okay. So I was like, all right, boom. So February came of this year, 2021. Y'all, we are in April. The stress that I have had in this market is unbelievably overwhelming. That's my new word, unbelievably. I say that a lot. But so right now it's a seller's market. And if you do not know what a seller's market is, it just means that there are more home buyers than there are homes, right, out here. So what that means is that there are bidding wars. There are people putting cash offer on houses. you gotta go up. If a house is maybe like $400,000, you gotta go up like 50, 60, $70,000 if you want that house. Insane. And it just ain't the market for me. Okay, I'm waiting for it to be a buyer's market, okay, because the seller's market is not cutting it for me. But y'all, I have been to open house after open house after open house, literally going to like 3 or 4 open houses every weekend. And let me scratch that, every Saturday, and then 3 or 4 open houses every Sunday. So about 8 houses total every weekend for like the past, I don't know, we'll say a year. Because even though, you know, I was on hold with NACA, I still was home searching and going to these open houses. And some houses are great, they're beautiful. And some houses are just not worth the money that they're asking for. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna put up an extra $50,000 on a house that's not worth it. No, thank you. I'm not doing it. Okay. So it's been a journey, y'all. I definitely been stressing a lot, but you know what? I said we're not gonna stress anymore, because what's for you is gonna be for you. Okay, so I always kind of like to leave y'all with some tips, right? And I'm gonna tell you this: what's for you is for you. I've had a lot of encouragement around that. I had to be reminded of that, because I literally was day and night searching housing websites in Redfin, Zillow, Trulia, whatever. I was on it morning, noon, and night looking for my house. I was going to open house after open house after open house and literally stressing every day. And I'm like, you know what? And you know, just a little about me personally, I am in a very small apartment right now, and so I definitely want to expand and get out. You know, and I just need some space. I need to get space for my business and everything like that. So I'm being very particular about the house that I want, yes, but at the end of the day, it's still a crazy market. But you know, I just want y'all to have hope, because I'm having hope, and I am getting better at telling myself that, like, listen, it's going to be a house for you. It's going to be a house for us. So please stay strong. Believe that we are going to get our house when we get it, when God says it's time. Okay. So we're not done. We are not done. By the grace of God, we are going to be homeowners. It may take us a little while due to this crazy market. It may take us a little while, but we're gonna get there, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get there. So I got some open houses tomorrow. I might take y'all with me. We'll see how that goes, so y'all can see. So by the way, I live in Boston, so the houses here are nothing of what y'all got down south. I'm a little jelly, but I don't think I'm ready to move down south quite yet. Okay, but I might take y'all with me tomorrow just to show y'all what I've been going through. Okay, and then after that, I think I'm gonna take a little break, because you know, I gotta get my mental right. I gotta stop stressing about this and just let God do his work. And for sure, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I always leave y'all with a phrase. So today's phrase is trust your crazy ideas. That is speaking to me, y'all. Let me tell you, I got some crazy ideas working up here. But be encouraged, be inspired, be motivated. I see you on the next one. Bye.